Hello, Crystal Lee. We'll wait a few minutes. We are here in beautiful Palm Springs, California. All right, here we go. Another day. I don't know if you can hear this. Now, the waterfall is here. So I'm going to play something. Let me know if you can hear it. We're going to do a tribute today to Michael Bush, Dennis Tompkins, and later Frank Sinatra. Of course, my volume isn't working. Every day it's something. All right, let's see if this works.
Michael Jackson. When people think of Michael Jackson's contributions to fashion, they think of those military jackets and the sparkly glove. But a new exhibit opening in LA today showcases Jackson's favorite pieces of Western wear: boots, jeans, even an entire cowboy outfit. Chris Connolly brings us an inside look at the collection. Hey, Chris.
How are you, George? You know, that's right. You wouldn't expect Michael Jackson's wear to be displayed in a museum dedicated to the American West. But it turns out that superstar, best known for his hee-hee, also had a little hi-yo in him. Sure, he could be a thriller, a smooth criminal. But a cowboy? Yippee-ki, whoa. Turns out this 1977 Jackson's TV show wasn't the only time the King of Pop kicked it Western style, with a new installation at LA's Autry National Center showcasing the best of the West from Michael's wardrobe, a display he approved just months before his death in June of 2009. What did he say about the prospect of having his wear be exhibited here at the Autry?
The first thing in his mouth was, they want a piece of me. He was so excited. They want a piece of something he had on in a Western Heritage Museum.
All courtesy of his designers, Dennis Tompkins and Michael Bush, like the belt he wore while promoting Beat It.
Beat it, just beat it. Woo!
And before they turned up on MTV and at the White House, these boots were made not just for walking.
One thing we worked with Michael is if it, no matter what it was, and I hate to say, but what it cost, or the process it took to get to it, if it didn't work the way he danced, it came off. The only thing different between that cowboy boot and a leather cowboy boot is that one won't stretch.
And the fun part from the shoe was, I can see my face in them. Which was great.
That's Michael's partner, Dennis Tompkins. There's not a lot of videos of Dennis, so...
Some pop culture precursors for Michael's flair on the frontier.
This is how Roy Rogers dressed. Roy would dress like this if he was going to the grocery store, if he was going out.
Even Michael's glove has Western roots. These were worn by Buffalo Bill. What's special about that particular glove?
Okay, that was the last one he was photographed in for still photo for Vibe magazine.
Michael brought this Go West ensemble to Australia with this tall in the saddle shirt made from cotton and suede. Tell us what the size of those jeans are.
28, 34.
28 waist, 34.
Yeah.
28
So
waist, 34 length. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're all
Ones I have
all
at the
three
door
of
at
us.
home are the same size. Well, that's why he's the superstar. He is, because he's got that perfect look.
Not to mention a trick or two from the designers. Dennis, you were saying that spandex has been sewed into some of these blue jeans.
Right, on the inseam, so that they're tight when you're standing still, but then you still got the flexibility to move and to dance.
Or to jump off your horse.
This exhibit offers a look at an unexplored side of Michael's sensibility and a bittersweet bit of acclaim for his longtime collaborators in style.
Seeing what the museum did to it.
It's an awesome feeling.
You get the hair stands up on your arm, on the back of your neck guard. Wow.
It's an incredible feeling, but I would still rather be behind the scene.
I don't know, just to look at it, I think you would give it up if he was back.
And you know, Michael certainly understood the music once identified as country and western. Michael Bush told us that on his first day of work, the King of Pop sang him a Patsy Cline song. Must have been pretty nice to hear, George.
That is some serenade. Okay, Chris Connolly, thanks very much.
All right, so the reason we're down here today, we're here in Palm Springs, California. And this is where oh, Ron. Hang on a second. This stuff always works in the car.
Oh yeah, I think Caroline too. She's got a lot of press pictures. Yeah. Contact her.
Your camera, I'll be comfortable behind and shoot a photograph of you. Mark.
No volume. Well, we won't get blocked.
Well, my answer would be like what Michael's was. They're all my favorite. It was. I think it's hard because like each album had its own significant look, and it would change with every album. And I think within each one of those periods, there would probably been a favorite garment. So like the Bad Tories, but like behind me is the jacket with the police badges on it, because that was one of the most iconic. It seemed like it was photographed. It was everywhere. And then again, it's military. You've got your eagles. You've got your police badge look. It's shiny. And just the hard V going to the point to the waist just made it look larger than life. Michael was very hands-on when it came to working with his costume. He's very like there on a daily, hourly basis with it. And it was like Michael's concept was, I want the fashion designers in the world, the big conglomerates, I want them to copy me. I don't want to wear basically what's out there. I want to push my individuality. And being that my music's me, my look should be me. And it was always going out, studying to see what's out in the world. And Michael's concept was, we study what's out there, now we have to top it. What's the next look? Where's it going to go next? Michael would sing the beat, and the clothes had to show you the beat. So the clothes had to really extend the way he danced, his dance style. So that's why everything was pretty form-fitting, because of his locking, popping type style of dancing. If you had these baggy clothes on, like for instance what the rappers are wearing, Like Mark said, I'd be in here working my hind end off, dancing, and you couldn't see anything besides all this fabric. I need you to see the art of the dance. So that's why the clothes were very, very form-fitting. That's what he did. He could pull stuff you didn't know was in you out. Because Michael had a way. He'd ask you for something, and as soon as you're walking away, he'd stop you and say, I know you can do it for me. And you'd go, God, here I have this most prolific, this artist in the world, and he believes in me, and how that made you feel. And you wouldn't stay up around the clock, 36 hours straight if it took to get it done, because you'd hear that, and you'd hear it. He knows I can do it.
All right, so the reason we're down here today.
Arian Road, right on the corner.
There's a little flashback.
What's the name of the place? It's a good question. There it is, Kaiser Grove.
There's a little flashback. Oh my God. Just one day I'd like things to run smoothly. Just once. One time. One time. One day, one time. We got here early in the morning. I'm trying to keep it out of the sun, but here we go. So they were setting up here. There's really nowhere to stand. I always feel like I say the same thing every day. All right, this a little better. Michael speaking on my other phone. You can't make this stuff up, really.
Try not to.
So this was early in the morning as they were setting up for
Waiting for the guest of honor, Michael Bush. Going to start in about an hour from now. Just sitting up here. Let me show you something if they let me. Hold on.
this was a couple years ago. We're here in Palm Springs. They honored Michael Bush and Dennis Tompkins with a star.
I don't know if you can see that. Gotta get away from the music. They're not starting for about another hour.
This was the pre-ceremony.
Guest to talk to. Here's a guest to talk to. Big Al Scanlon, Neverland Ranch. Come over here. We're gonna get muted with this. It's not even Michael. Come on. Hold on, everybody. We gotta get away from the music here. Hey, I was hoping. Of course, we're first here. It's a long, crazy ride to get here, but.
This was right here. We're going to walk over in a minute.
Big Al, give us a story about Michael Bush maybe making you a certain outfit.
Oh, you know, I'm sure a bunch of people have heard this story.
That's all right. We got new people.
It is one of my favorite stories. But, and of course,
Can you guys hear this?
Las Vegas, I got to hear just a little bit more from Michael Bush, which was really cool. Anyway, it started steam train. We were supposed to not be busy this one Christmas or this one winter.
Can you guys hear this?
Of course, plans got changed at the last second. And so I basically moved into the ranch. I stayed there for about, 2 or 3 weeks without going home. With the steam train, I had to be out there 7 o'clock in the morning. I usually didn't get done until 11 o'clock at night. And anyway, Christmas Eve, Mr. Jackson called. Well,
Okay, thank you.
I'm staying on property in the old ranch house, and the phone rings at 11:30 at night. And I answered the phone with a little bit of an attitude because I figured it was security telling me I had to go do something. And just now took a shower, got relaxed, trying to get some sleep before I have to get up and start the steam train again. Anyway, I answered the phone with a little bit of an attitude, and it was Mr. Jackson. And I didn't know that he knew I was even staying on property, but he knew everything. So anyway, he goes, Big Al, he goes, can you get a Santa Claus suit for tomorrow morning? This was 11:30 at night on Christmas Eve. Of course, I told him, I said, not even Michael Jackson can get a Santa Claus suit at 11:30 at night on Christmas Eve. And so then I fast forward, I don't know, probably 6 months, and sometime in the summer, and the number one person down in LA at MJJ Productions called and asked me a bunch of questions about, what's your waist size, what's your shoe size, what's your hat size, and I'm like, I'm not even thinking about Santa Claus. I'm thinking about, am I going somewhere? I interrupted and I said, listen, I have a suit and a tuxedo if I need to go somewhere and get dressed up. And she goes, no. She goes, Michael Bush is making you a Santa Claus suit. So it was, I don't know, probably about a month later he showed up and we tried it on and everything. So anyway, I have a very nice Santa Claus suit made by Mr. Bush. So and I still have it. I told him, I said, hey, which at the time, of course, I wasn't thinking about ever leaving there. I figured I'd die there. Anyway, so I still have it to this day.
And where did you wear it?
I wore it at the ranch on Christmas, around Christmas time a couple of times.
So we were down here. We're down here at Palm Springs right now.
For the next Christmas, I was ready and available. I kept it in the ranch house, so anytime he was home.
Let me show you a little of the ceremony.
365 days a year at Neverland, so I just kept something happening.
Dennis, right on my head. Dennis Woods. He's right here, and he's going to be my partner today.
This is Michael, his family. That's Susie Kennedy. She's obviously a Marilyn Monroe impersonator. Hey, Bet.
On the Palm Springs Walk of Stars, to the very talented designer, Michael Bush. We have 5 speakers today, so I'll get right to it. Our very first speaker is Larry Bush, and I'll say just a few words about Larry. He is Michael's youngest brother, and he joins us from Ohio. He is currently the manager of a very large electric utility company and works in the residential and commercial real estate and mortgage industries, which he has done for over 37 years. He is joined by Cynthia, his wife, and daughter Samantha, and Sierra. So let's welcome to the stage, Larry Bush.
It's a little hard to hear.
Thank you, Mike. I'm so proud.
So they had a bunch of speakers, and then
Thank you.
We came up with this idea during COVID when we spent all of the COVID time here in beautiful Palm Springs. And Michael is deserving of a star.
This is Michael Bush. This is Michael's costume designer, along with his partner, Dennis Tompkins, got honored right here at Palm Springs on the Walk of Stars. And this here is I was at the ceremony filming.
I've heard words of kind and creative. You're an author as well, an award-winning author with an amazing book, The King of Style. You were a tremendously good friend. Testament to looking around at the people that came from.
I'm going to fast forward. I think he comes up next here.
You got it?
I got it.
And of course, if there's ever a time you're not in our beautiful city, you can always remember your star on the Palm Springs Walk of Stars with this beautiful replica. And Councilmember Bush, Dennis Bush, on his name this time, will do our proclamation.
Michael should address me because I'm totally Palm Spring. I'm totally proud. So thank you for doing that, Michael. That's really great. We have one thing in common. I found out when I was in college. I also worked in the Botanic Gardens.
Can you guys hear this?
I did at Southern Illinois University, not Ohio. So I want to just read a proclamation that talks a little about Michael's accomplishments through his career, and then present the proclamation to Michael. Whereas Michael Bush is celebrating a career of more than 25 years of costume designing with Dennis Tompkins, for Michael Jackson's music video, live shows and performances since the Bad Tour in 1987. Ensembles that were ultimately designed to be live to the audience, as well as movable to the dance. Michael Bush and his partner Dennis Tompkins were responsible for collaborating with Michael Jackson to create Jackson's most iconic ensembles and notable styles and accessories, including European military-style jackets and infamous single glove. Whereas Michael Jackson, along with Dennis Tompkins and Michael Bush, along with Dennis Tompkins and Michael Jackson, not only created new and Renaissance costume designs, but exceeded the number of engineering innovations in designs, including draft.
Yeah, they gave everybody one glove to wear.
Lead shoes from Smooth Criminal music video in the 1988.
They handed out the gloves to people in the morning when we got there.
1,000 music sync light bulbs. Whereas Michael Jackson is now retired, and after the passing of his partner Dennis Tompkins, Bush has written and released a hardcover of 266-page book called The King of Style, addressing Michael Jackson, giving audiences and the longtime fans an inside look into the incredible details of making Michael Jackson's costumes over 25 years. Michael Bush's commentary on his book, The King of Style, addressing Michael Jackson, is published as an exclusive article on the Rolling Stones magazine website from October 23rd, 2012. Now therefore, we the City Council, vested by the power in us, from this site where we are dedicating the star, to hereby proclaim November 9, 2001 to be Michael Bush Day.
And now it's time to hear from the star himself.
I'm speechless. I don't know where. I know. It's the microphone. I'm very no, it's the microphone. I don't know. It's just so humbling to know that the recognition, especially as you can tell on my jacket, the art of the city of Palm Springs is over my entire jacket. I've been driving back and forth for a few years. All of a sudden you start noticing windmills spinning, Palm Canyon, different restaurants tacked on the jacket. So very humbled, and I don't know what to say other than, first of all, I need to thank everyone that came from around the world to help me enjoy and be honored. And I don't know if Randy is here to help install the star. we came here to take some photos to put on Facebook, and they were chipping up the sidewalk. And of course, we put one of the gloves on him with his jackhammer. So now, honestly, what, 1,000 years from now, when that's dug up, I'm going to feel like King Tut because there's some of my memorabilia underneath.
It was literally buried in the cement. That's a true story.
I don't know what else to say. Just I think that again, the inspiration of everyone that's here, all the support, even. I know a lot of names, but I know more faces than the names. I just need to thank everybody on a one-to-one basis after talking on this. I don't know what else. Is that good?
Thank you, Blake.
Michael, stay here because now it's time to unveil our star. So after we do the initial picture, then anybody else that would like to come up after we're finished to take a picture with Michael, they're welcome to join us.
So Michael, we're gonna have Michael in the middle. Yep. Okay, I'll be here. Michael in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
Are you ready first to kneel? Okay. Well, you were down here for a while. So what we do, Michael, is we grab it and then we hand it to the other.
Okay.
So everybody get your pictures and then. Are you ready? Are you
Wait,
ready?
no, I'm not ready. Wait. I got it. I wanted the name go this way. But then again, this camera. Go all the way around. Let's do the video.
Love you, Michael! Love you, Michael!
I'm good now. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, it's your day. You can do whatever you want.
So everybody pictures right now. This way. Most important this way.
There we go. Good. Perfect.
Yep.
I got him. I got it.
Okay, now we're gonna Kevin's gonna take the star away. We'll get a picture front here. 1, 2, 3.
You okay? Stand on the carpet. There you go. Hang on right here.
So after this, we all got to come up.
Larry. Hold on, Jackie. This gentleman's next.
Oh, here he is. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Michael, we're on Facebook Live. All your fans over the world.
Okay, now this, right here, I need a photo.
Thanks.
Oh, no, that's good.
Thank you, so I appreciate it.
I hope I did good.
No, you did great. Come on.
This is not mine.
We're laying away on this one.
Okay.
I'm just curious what it
Where's Big Al when they need him?
You know, that was
I never eat at these things.
On the list?
Betsy was here, Big Al.
Okay, now it's it's actually red wine. I'm gonna get one together and then
As we are the world. That's our Facebook group.
So look at this.
How about to Michael Jackson? Yeah, happy Michael Jackson Day. Oh boy.
Life was good.
Big Al came in from Phoenix, right? Getting our first autograph.
So somehow I got the back of his seat.
TikTok moment. Do it TikTok moment.
You know who's up there watching?
He's such a nice guy. I had the privilege to talk to him one night for 3 hours. It was at a kind of after party after Vincent Patterson's book signing at Book Soup, and we was asking him questions, and it was unbelievable. If you ever get a chance to talk to him, he's the nicest man. He loved Michael. He's such an important part of the style and the fashion. I mean, I think to him every day. It's either, as I'm putting on my shirt, I go, is this a Bush Tompkins or not? So I literally think to him every day, honestly.
That's the Julian Dawson's guy right there. There's the head Julian Dawson.
Hey, we know that guy. There he is. That's actually the first day I met Hakeem.
Chamber of Commerce people.
That's the first day I met Hakeem was here. I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. Betsy was there. German of Venice, Big Al, all the stars. Carl O'Reilly was there. Look at that jacket. My gosh. Look, we'd expect nothing less, right? We would expect nothing less. So see here it says grill, the Kaiser Grill. That's right there. We're gonna walk over here in a minute. It's a well-deserved. Crystal, I didn't know who he was. He came up to me. I was wearing my glove. He says, "Oh my God, I love your glove." I think it comes up right after this. Wait a minute.
Hey, you guys, Crystal, what do you want me to have him write on this?
So
I think it's something for the group.
they were taking away the chairs, and I just asked the girl. I said, "Like, can I have this?" She goes, "Yeah, sure."
Camera pull. Hold on.
Well, look, the camera.
What do you want me to have him say? Crystal? How about to Michael Jackson? Yeah, happy Michael Jackson days again. Oh boy, that's a tough one.
Once again, you guys are tuning in. This is Michael Bush's star here at the Walk of Stars in Palm Springs.
He thinks that he has a marker.
I was privileged enough to be here. There he is. There he is. Our partner in crime in the subway in New York City. At Michael's school. We were doing all the bad recreations. I had no clue who he was. That led to Lisa, It's Your Birthday song, and all right, Hakeem, get out of the way. I'm trying to get an autograph. Yes, Bets, yes. Yes, I did.
See the windmills on his jacket? I don't know if you can see it.
Michael Bush usually every year at Michael's birthday has his book signing. They haven't announced the itinerary yet, but I'm assuming he's there. If you ever get a chance to even spend 2 minutes with him, he's the nicest man. He's very humble.
On his jacket. That's unbelievable.
I mean, but yeah, he had a windmill on his jacket. I don't know if I see it right there. Look, right there.
We're gonna have him sign this.
I'm always last in line, waiting politely for everyone.
See, I don't do selfies.
So this is your Christmas card, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
The longest line of the day is the people line up with the King of Style, to get an autograph. All right, I think it's right here. I always fast forward too far. That's Dennis Tompkins, his partner.
Part of the amazing group. No, I know it's hot sauce, but the name brand. If there is one, I don't even. Maybe there's not one. I don't know. Take this. Tabasco? You think just regular Tabasco? No one, Michael. That'd be something.
So yeah, they were taking away the chairs, and I got him to I got him to autograph his his thing there. There's the silhouette.
Hold on a second. Try not to.
All right. Let's let it. Let me walk this back to the car. There he is.
I think there's a luncheon thing. I'm going to go to that. I'll take some pictures.
You do that.
Post. Say goodbye to Big Al. Hold on, I've got the camera on me. Hold on.
I'm just going to put this back in the car and We'll take a little walk. I'll show you the star. We're here at Palm Springs. What an amazing place.
All right, thanks again, Big Al. Let me sign off here. So, if something, I like the way that happened. All right. There you go. All right. If something happens over the
After this, we're gonna pay a little tribute to Frank Sinatra. I've never been to the cemetery where he's laid to rest, so we're gonna do that. Got our flower for Frank. Got our picture for Michael. Let me put this in here for a minute. So kind of like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, only it's called the Walk of Stars. George Lopez. It's a great place just to come down here. These are just, someone was asking me before, these are just names. These are just names of people. I guess you buy a brick. Something maybe, I guess with the Chamber of Commerce. They were kind of the ones behind it here. And well deserved, of course. If you ever want to come, it's on the corner of Palm Canyon Drive. It's the Kaiser Grill. This is it right here. This is where it all took place, right here. He was standing right here. I wiped it down a little earlier. The shiniest star of them all. And buried underneath it, there's literally a glove and stuff that's literally, literally buried. So it's right on the corner here. Forgot the name of this road. It starts with an A. There it is. Arenas and Palm Canyon. Right here, the Kaiser Grill. You can't miss it. And right here up front where it should be. Well deserved. Well deserved. Michael Bush, Tompkins and Bush Designers. Dennis passed away, sadly. It's a nice little town, little stores, way different than Los Angeles. The streets are clean. The parking's actually free, if you can believe that. Free parking. I haven't seen meters. The people are nice. It's an older crowd. You can see how I was out here earlier, and you see the people from the stores. Each person comes out and they sweep in front of their store. It's immaculate. Look, I mean, you literally don't see anything. You don't see anything. I can't read the comment. Hang on, let me get in the shade here for a second. He will be there in August. I love how clean it looks. Yeah, it's a beautiful. Frank Sinatra, who we're going to the cemetery next, lived here. He loved it down here. All the stars. This was like their getaway where they could kind of walk the streets, and it's not like it was in LA. Just little boutiques, little stores. There's music playing outside cafes. Today's a Friday. I guess it's kind of summer. Wow. I just caught this out of the corner of my eye, right? Here's Debbie Reynolds, the Debbie Reynolds Theater, where the Thriller dance was done. Vincent Patterson gave me a piece of the floorboard. Here's Jimmy's for lunch. waterfalls and statues and so this here is Sunny Bono. It's about 106 miles, Wendy. Took me like an hour and 45 minutes, you know, I guess depending on traffic. Sonny Bono from Sonny and Cher was actually the mayor here. Sonny was the mayor. Married to Cher. Here's Mary Hart from Entertainment Tonight. This is Frank's daughter, Nancy Sinatra. I think Frank's son is on this street. Frank Jr., I think. I took this walk once before. Jack Jones, for those that remember The Love Boat. Supermodel, Beverly Johnson, Liberian girl. A little touristy shirt. Amazing singer, Lena Horne. Look, it's kind of like here he is, Frank Sinatra Jr. We're gonna do more on him in a little bit. But Palm Springs, California, beautiful place just to come and hang out and way different pace. You're only, I think it was 106 miles this morning. I drove from Pasadena. It took maybe like an hour and 45 minutes. You know, that's in the morning with rush hour. So it's mostly highway. So if you're doing 65, it's say an hour and a half, hour 45 minute drive. But yeah, just a nice city. Boots are made for walking. Very good, Crystal Lee. All right. What else is happening? We're on YouTube Live here at Happy Michael Jackson Day. If you haven't subscribed, please do, or hit the notification bell so you know when we're on. We're still suspended from Facebook from going live. I'm still able to post and share and stuff. We can't do live. A lot of changes going on there, I guess, but I don't know how long it's for. It's a little tourist shop. Yeah, it's a very calm, nice. Here, it's what, about 11 o'clock on a Friday, and there's very few people out here.
Wait.
Very few people out here. Once again, the Kaiser Grill, where the star is. I took a picture earlier. I put Michael's the painting next to the star here. But once again, congratulations, well deserved. Michael Bush, Dennis Tompkins. You can't tell the Michael Jackson story without the clothes. And they were How good does this look? I don't know what a date shake is, but so forgot the key. Okay, here's the key. All right, so we're gonna head over to. I thought that said John Branca. That was funny. I looked at it quick. I thought it was John Branca, but it wasn't. All right. Once again, free parking. How funny is that? All right, let's. Now, I've never been to the cemetery here. Oh, wow, it's hot. Oh, wow, is it hot? It's hot in the car. Hold on. Hold on, wow. What's the car temperature? 88, it feels like 120. Hang on one second. Let's set the GPS. Where are we going now, Ron? Where are we going? Uh, 6 miles away. Okay, we could do that.
Head south on South Palm Canyon Drive.
Let me buckle up. We'll head over and...
You're on the fastest route despite some traffic. You should reach your destination by 11:12 a.m.
Okay. So there's a Michael Jackson, Frank Sinatra connection. Other than being arguably the two greatest entertainers, of our lifetime. Quincy will talk more about that. There's a nice video where Quincy's talking about both of them. Just got to look at the GPS because
In a quarter mile, turn left onto West Ramon Road.
West Ramon Road, okay. Look at this. 3 lanes, no traffic, a bike lane, free parking. People just walk in, having a good time. It's quiet, it's clean. There's a big arena down here where a lot of the acts
turn left onto West Ramon Road.
Where a lot of the acts play. I went to a grocery store. No, I'm sorry. I went to a florist, and then I went to a grocery store, and the prices were very reasonable, much better than I would have, thought, because it's kind of an upper end community.
Continue on West Ramon Road for 6 miles.
6 miles. So tomorrow's concert, I'm going to be with Ambrosia. It's called Rancho Mirage. So I'm staying down there. I can't check in until a few hours from now. So we're heading over to pay our respects to the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra. I had never been there. I don't know where to find it exactly, so that'll be kind of fun. You guys have anything while I'm at the light here? We're in. I wasn't going to wear this, but this is one of the things that one of the videos Michael Bush was wearing, right? So I wore it. So, okay, hey everybody. Let me put it back on the road. I'll show you Palm Springs, California. I think they call it the Jewel. Oh, there we go. The Jewel of the Desert or something. It has a nickname to it. But very nice if you're here for a while and you want to take a drive or spend the day, get away from the noise and the traffic and the congestion of LA. This is definitely it. We'll play a little. I'll show you a little video when we get to the cemetery. Frank Sinatra's in the ground. It's not gated. Yeah, I saw it, Wendy. It's a little trick. I kind of have an idea. I'm hoping it's the one with a couple flowers around it. It could be an adventure. But yeah, just a nice drive. Just a nice drive. There's a little music from the 70s.
In the 50s, and the Beatles in the 60s. The 70s.
Oh, wait. Hold on, Quincy's.
And then the 80s.
We go back in the 70s. Who knows the song? Although, wait, I don't want to get blocked. That would be kind of stupid, getting blocked then. Well, it's a little old. I'm kind of dating myself. You don't have to be a star, as we just left the Walk of Stars, so it kind of ties in. Hey, Beth. Beth knows the song. Come on, we're not that old. Come on, I'm out here in 93 degrees, sweating. All right. I have to get in the yacht rock mood for tomorrow. We've got Ambrosia, John Ford Coley, Peter Beckett, a couple other acts, the Yacht Rock Tour at the Rancho Mirage. I don't think I can be able to film. Lenny's up in Idaho today. He's got a, what year was that? I'm going to say 76, 77. I picture myself, well, all right, I don't want to date myself. All the detectives out there. Now, the 80s on 8, we have a better chance for Michael, but, you know, the Off the Wall album. There, let's go back a little. All right, Bats. Now, you younger people are going to think this is PM. I lost you there for a minute. Hold on. That song is brutal. All right, well, what do you want me to say? To each their own. We will do Find a Grave live. I mean, it's easy if you look it up and if you know where you're going.